It is pending since
You say 76.
2018.
Somebody might be only having 18
Nobody
schedule.
has been allotted.
Mr. Council,
Since
Mr. Council.
2018, lease of the lands, Your Lordship. I have brought all the documents on record, Your Lordship. 40 lakhs.
For what purpose?
For taking lease of the land.
Well, how does he assume that it will be? It has not been allotted as yet.
No.
Or is it after allotment that they have cancelled it?
They have not cancelled it.
It was never allotted to you. David already mentioned about this.
Yes.
About regarding whether you have given relaxation in any.
Yes, Your Lordship. We have already.
Where do you say that?
And I have said.
No. There was a specific his counter.
He says he has already dealt with it.
Yes, he had.
So let us see.
Counter affidavit filed. I had filed the rejoinder.
Let us see from his counter affidavit whether
This
he
was
has.
not.
Last order, Lordship, may kindly have a look.
Yes. Dated?
9th January 2023.
Lordship, prior to that, I was directed to.
What is the issue?
The issue relates to allotment of retail outlet of the ISC.
Retail outlet for
Petrol pump.
petrol pump.
In their inquiry, they on the spot
Any
inquiry.
relaxation in terms of
Yes.
area?
They say that 76 centimeter in one side is short from their specifications. Whether the Honorable Court will not said that if there was any provision for, or they have done it so anywhere in the state of the art, that was required to be filed through an affidavit.
Yes, you have filed your counter?
Yes,
You have already filed it?
No, not after this. No, this order.
After this 9 January 23.
Lordship, prior to that.
No. The specific direction by the.
Actually, the affidavits were not on record, so this order came that filed the affidavits.
Okay.
To
The affidavit
yes,
already mentions
the
about
detail-
this.
Yes.
About regarding.
Yes.
Whether you have given relaxation in any.
Yes, Your Lordship. We have already.
Where do you say that?
And I have said.
No. There was a specific his counter.
He says he has already dealt with it.
Yes, he had.
So let us see.
Counter affidavit filed. I had filed the rejoinder.
Let us see from his counter affidavit whether
This
he
was
has.
not on record on that date. Actually.
Where is that?
That was not. Yes, Lordship.
Where is that para?
Lordship. Two counter affidavits have been filed on behalf of respondent number 4 as well as respondent number 5.
So please take us to that para where you have dealt with this aspect.
Yes, Lordship. First, respondent number 5 and 6, because you counter affidavit hai. Lordship.
Right.
Para 6 speaks about the provisions of the brochure and 6 and 7, that specifies that offered land should have minimum frontage and area as specified in advertisement. Minimum depth perpendicular to the frontage at least at one place should be available as specified in advertisement. So in
Para
area, with respect to area,
Where are you reading? Page 6?
in the
Page 6 or page?
6, page 6. Page 6. With the
Offered land
note.
should have minimum frontage and area
Yes,
as specified in the advertisement.
yes. Actually, this is the provision in the brochure. Relevant is page 47 of that counter affidavit, Lordship. 14H.
Para 8 of Lord the Council.
So we
That
don't.
means it is not hard and fast rule.
Yes, it is hard and fast rule.
It is not hard and fast
No,
rule.
it is hard and fast
When
rule.
you say at least at one place should be available, so that means in other places if it is not there, then it can be still
No.
there.
Yes, what does it mean, Lordship? 35 into 35 should
may not be there, no?
No, 35 into 35 is the required dimensions. Frontage, in frontage, no compromise is there.
All right.
And at least at one place, it should be perpendicular, minimum depth perpendicular to the required, that is also there. But
In case the offered land is
area,
found to be suitable.
frontage and area, in area we can't compromise, Your Lordship. The area required is 35 into 35, that is 1225 square meter.
Can
Well,
you say that because the court is specifically asking
Yes.
you whether you have given relaxation
No,
anywhere?
not
Have
at
you,
all.
have you mentioned anywhere that
Yes.
we never gave
Yes,
any
yes,
relaxation?
yes, Your Lordship. In this, and okay, this is the detailed. Twenty-two. Yes, 22. Where we have referred the judgment passed by this honorable court, and in para 23 that the selection brochure dated so and so does not confer any authority on the respondent authorities to relax dimensional criteria or area of the plot in case of any applicant. It is humbly submitted that the petitioner's land plot being short sized is not fit to be considered so and so. And the respondent number 4 in his affidavit has categorically said, respondent number 4 in his,
What are you asking essentially?
Just kindly have a look, Your Lordship, what they have measured, their inquiry report.
Are you saying that their measurement is wrong?
No, only 76 centimeters
That
from
is
the
an-
back side.
That is admitted by you.
That is admitted.
That the area which they are asking for
Only 76 centimeters from the back side of the plot.
Is
that
less.
that is lacking. This is a case of not a scheduled caste criteria allotment. He has already spent rupees 40 lakhs in this. The specific query was of the Honorable Court, my Lord, that in similar situated persons, if
how
there
he
is
has
a
spent
relaxation,
46 lakhs.
yeah, for taking lease of the land, Your Lordship. I have brought all the documents on record, Your Lordship.
40 lakhs.
40 lakhs
For what purpose?
for taking lease of the land.
Well, how does he assume that it will be, it has not been allotted as yet?
No.
Or is it after allotment that they have cancelled it?
They have not cancelled it.
It was never allotted to you.
It was never allotted. I have to show that I have in my possession.
So any amount spent
Yes.
is not at their promise.
For that purpose, it was taken lease, not on the,
You may,
in the
you may
specifications.
plan out anything for yourself.
Yes.
But it is not at their promise. Had it been, say LOI had been issued and later on they cancel it, perhaps you have a case.
Yes.
But at the stage when you have only applied and then they measure and they find that it is less than the required standards, what is your ground to come to the court?
Earlier also, my Lord, I had come before this honorable court, my
But
Lord.
because we are not here to reduce their criteria.
That is,
We can't be doing it. In jurisdiction, we can only see
that
whether
would
you
be-
are any.
if they are doing it to someone else, it should be considered for the case of
You,
repetition.
you have brought out something that is for you to show.
I have not, it was asked for
It
specific.
was not on
Please-
parity. You have not come on parity ground. You don't. What is your ground to challenge it?
Challenge it, my Lord, if they are doing, my Lord, if.
I can you
taxation-
say that there is a power which they say they do not have. You have not made out a case of their having any power to relax. You have not made out a case for any other kind. On what basis are you here? Which we can examine.
क्या कहा जाए 76 सेंटीमीटर लेस के लिए
ऐसे तो कई जने होंगे भाई when they advertise
it is pending since.
You say 76,
2018.
somebody might be only having 18
Nobody
centimeters.
has been allotted.
Mr. Council,
Since 2018, the matter is.
Mr. Council,
Yes.
there might be some other people having in that area land which might be 18 centimeters less or 20 and may not have applied because they know that it is this particular specific area, it is falling short of that.
Not only that, this ground they are taking,
Why should extra indulgence be given to you?
this has come only after the blood, this honorable court directed for a spot inspection. Earlier, the ground was different. They said that it belongs to a two plot. They said that it is beyond the 1 kilometer area, land distance from going to bank chalk, what they say. That
Are you by any chance saying that they have deliberately said that the land is short by 76? You want a fresh measurement?
fresh measurement.
That is not your ground. That is not your case.
On the initially, my lord, the ground.
Might be,
inspection-
initially what you might say is right, that there was a separate reason for,
Separate reasons.
separate reason.
Now,
But later on, that reason was not pressed,
A fresh ground has been taken for rejection.
fresh decision.
That means that they.
How do you challenge it?
That means that their mind is already,
It is not on bias,
they're fixed.
it is not on malice. You do not allege that. Where is,
Such kind of a person should be promoted. Instead of that, they are being demoted.
no, that cannot be. Likhe. The petitioner, by way of this petition, prays for considering his candidature for allotment of retail outlet. Bracket RO dealership.
Yes, Mr.
Dealership at location 1 kilometer either side of Barsoi Bank Chowk, for which advertisement was issued by the respondents. Stop. Learned Counsel submits that the petitioner is from SC category and had applied, and for the said purpose he had developed his land. Initially, his application was not being considered on the ground of on basis that the land consists of two plots. However, later on, the said basis was not pressed by the respondents, but
This time he identified the land at a different location. That's why that ground is gone. He has to identify his land.
of two plots, whereafter the petitioner identified another piece of land.
No, that same piece of land, my lord, that is not ground.
उन्हीं को दिखाना है, हमको नहीं देखना।
देखिए साहब फैक्चुअली तो सही
जी,
बोलिए,
this
हम
is
फैक्चुअल
incorrect.
पार्ट साहब की बात जो
This is-
बोलते हैं हम फाइल नहीं देखते
This is
इसलिए
incorrect.
क्योंकि वी अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट यू आर
इसीलिए
सेइंग
हमने आइडेंटिफाई इनको कराना है।
इज आइडेंटिफाइड
इसलिए 2 ग्राउंड पहले था।
however
First-
the reason was changed later on and it was and his application was rejected on the ground that the plot which he had earmarked for the purpose of establishment of petrol pump was found to be short by 76 centimeters
From that side.
in area from the backside. Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that the area as advertised cannot be said to be rigid for the purpose of establishment of petrol pump and 76 centimeters short of the total area.
Not in the total area, in the measure, in the length. In the length, 76 centimeters.
Total area cannot be said
Area,
to be a sufficient ground for rejecting otherwise suitable application of the petitioner. Para. The court had directed the respondents to submit to, to find out as to whether in similarly situated case any relaxation in terms of area stands accorded by them in Bihar. The counsel appearing for the respondent has taken this court to its affidavits to point out that the relaxation is not available in the area or in the measurement of the front side as well as the depth of at least one side of the concerned plot. Learned counsel submits that the land was found to be short by 76
76 centimeters
centimeters in length
In length, in the
from
backside.
backside.
from the back side, for which and due to the same, the total area also falls short of the requisite area of 1225 square meters. Stop. The area being sacrosanct cannot be interfered with, nor any power of relaxation is available with the selection committee. I have considered the submissions, an area is always was earmarked in the advertisement notice dated 25/11/2018, mentioning that the lot to be offered for location has to be of 1,225 square meters. The said advertisement is an open advertisement and therefore only those applicants could have applied who possessed a plot having minimum area of 1,225 square meters. Petitioner having lesser land than required, could not therefore have applied for the said advertisement. Asking for a relaxation subsequently is not sustainable in eyes of law. No person who has applied wrongfully can claim relaxation subsequently. It would amount to being partial towards an individual person if relaxation is allowed in such manner. Principle of parity has to be maintained for all. In the circumstances, claim of the petitioner is not found to be made out. Writ petition is found to be devoid of merits and accordingly dismissed. ये कौन सा केस मेंशन